Alright my friends, welcome back to my professional difficulty no damage walkthrough for Resident Evil 4. In this chapter we're going to have a pretty big fight and we're going to jump from area to area, battling a bunch of ganados. We are getting closer to the end of the game, so I guess it makes sense. So without further ado, let's move forward and get this started.
So, it seems you killed Krauser too. How shall I return my appreciation?
What are you talking about? I thought he was with you.
What are you talking about? Did you really think I'd trust an American? To tell you the truth, I was contemplating how to get rid of him. But thanks to you, that's no longer necessary.
You were just using him right from the start.
Oh, I must hand it to you. You've demonstrated quite a bit of promise by killing Krauser. When your assimilation with Las Plagas is complete, I'll have you serve as my guard.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to decline your generous offer. I have prior engagements.
Enjoy your smart-mouthing while you can.
Verifica la presión de esa válvula. ¿Y tú? Aquí. ¿Terminaste? ¿Viste algo? No hay problema.
Damn. Hey, it's about time.
Sorry, bad traffic. I'll cover you.
Mira, llénalos de pólvora. Ahí está.
That's what I call backup.
My name's Mike. You looking for firepower, you come to the right place.
Alright guys, it's time to move on and I still can't believe that those ganados didn't hear the helicopter approaching beforehand and they only noticed the helicopter when the water tower started coming down. Who knows? We all know that they're not the brightest, but apparently they have hearing issues as well because I don't know, they really should have seen that helicopter coming, or at least they should have heard the helicopter coming. Anyway, we're going to wait for the three ganados to come up the ladder. We're going to use the knife to knock them back down and then we're going to jump down, throw an incendiary grenade first, make sure we burn them down. Wait for the guy with the Gatling gun to open fire once again and we'll jump down as he fires. Leon can take damage while this happens. And now we're going to move here into the corner and we're going to wait for Mike, the other Mike, to blow the tower where the guy with the Gatling gun is. We have to wait for it to be blown up and then we're going to move forward. While we wait, we're just going to take care of a few enemies. You know, it's kind of funny to me that the ganados, they somehow have access to Gatling guns, yet Sadler couldn't be bothered to give them different guns aside from the Gatling guns. He could have given them machine guns, handguns, something. I mean, if he has money for Gatling guns, then he would have money for a few handguns. Instead, he gives them crossbows, which isn't the best weapon, I think, to battle Leon. Now we're going to move on to the next area. Just shoot this guy. I don't want him to surprise Leon, because as you know, on professional, the Ganados do move a bit more quickly. So I want to make sure that one of them doesn't surprise Leon from behind and catch him off guard. We're going to climb to the top of the tower and get rid of the second Ganado controlling the Gatling gun, and then we're actually going to head inside the building, because that will prevent any Ganados from following Leon, and we can move on to the next area that way. At this point I really don't need to save ammunition, so feel free to use as much ammunition as you want in this final area, because to be fair, in the last chapter you really don't need that much ammunition. Now let's get out of here. Like I said, they won't follow you once you step inside this room and press the button on the door. What are you guys doing? And why didn't that hit? Let's take care of that guy. Of course, this was going to happen. There we go. I think those three Ganados are glitching out. Either that or they're playing Ring Around the Roses, because it's insane. Go. Now let's take care of JJ over there. I can't believe those three are still doing that. It's your own fault. Either they were all drunk, or they just glitched out, I don't know. They made my life easier though, so I'm not complaining. This room, it's actually kind of tricky, because sometimes, even though you have a clear shot at the enemies, it's like there's an invisible wall which prevents your bullets from getting across, so you really need to position yourself in the right positions in order to manage to shoot the enemies. Otherwise this area kind of glitches out on you, and there are a few errors that were never fixed in any version, and that can make your life a little bit more difficult. Anyway, let's jump down. We're just going to pick up a few items, and then we're going to step into the next area, which in my opinion is the most annoying area of this entire chapter. And it's the most annoying area in my opinion, because enemies keep appearing, and sometimes and it's going to happen to me unfortunately. Mike doesn't follow you into this area. Unfortunately, the helicopter, it doesn't always help you. So it's supposed to blow up a Gatling gun in this area, but a lot of the times it doesn't. So we kind of have to do it on our own. Yeah, that's great, Mike, but that's not the tower that you need to destroy at this point. I believe that if you advance too fast through this area, then Mike won't be able to follow you at all, and as a result you will find yourself dealing with all of the Ganados on your own. They will keep appearing and that will make your life harder, and I guess the dude with the dynamite stick isn't coming down, so might as well take care of him myself. They should have went down already, but I guess they didn't. And now we're going to try and take care of the two Ganados controlling Gatling guns here. Let me try and get that guy. There we go, one down. Be very careful because there will be Ganados appearing from behind you. They will try to sneak up on you, so you need to be very careful. There's one in particular with a crossbow who can be very annoying, and that shot totally missed. Let's try it again. There we go. See, that guy wasn't there 5 seconds ago. I swear, it's almost like they teleport in this area and they automatically appear randomly, which makes avoiding taking damage even harder at this point. Anyway, let's wait for him to stop firing, and now let's make a run through this side and we'll take care of the guy with the last Gatling gun. Like I said, sometimes Mike, the helicopter pilot, will dispose of that guy for you. That's not the case here. What's that guy doing? He's dancing and I can't shoot him. I can't shoot him and that's annoying me. I can't believe he survived 2 shots either. 4 bullets. It's the first time that I see a Ganado surviving 4 semi-auto rifle shots, that's for sure. As you can see, they keep jumping down, and that's the truly annoying part of this area in my opinion. They appear randomly and it's really frustrating because sometimes they just kind of appear out of nowhere and you miss one and you might accidentally get hit, which obviously will affect your no damage run if you're doing a no damage run. And as you can see, they also run very fast. That guy should have died after that shot, but let's try again. I hate the Ganados with the crossbows in this area. On my practice run, I was about to leave this area. I thought I had finished off all of the enemies. There was no music playing, so that means that there weren't any enemies left. Well, wouldn't you know it, as I'm opening this second gate, somehow a Ganado with a crossbow, he was on the other side of the map. He wasn't there before, I guarantee it. And I get hit with an arrow and, you know, that was really annoying. Fortunately, that was on my practice run and that's why I'm being extra careful here. Because there will always be another Ganado appearing at some point. See, I told you. I don't know where this guy came from, but it really is frustrating when you don't expect any more enemies to appear and yet there they are. Let's just leave and move on to the next area. The hardest part of the chapter is over, which is a good thing.
Take cover!
Thanks. When we get out of here, drinks are on me.
Yeah, hey, I know a good bar.
Mike! I'll make sure you're the next to go, Saddler.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Leon.
Saddler, you bastard!
It's nothing to get all upset about. Don't tell me you've never swatted a bothersome fly. In essence, it's the same thing.
What did you say? Insects' life doesn't compare to human lives.
When you've acquired this power, you too will understand.
Guess it's another good reason to get the parasite out of my body.
I wish you luck.
Okay guys, so we're on our own once again. Mike the pilot died, which, as you know, in Resident Evil, that's just something that always seems to happen. I don't know if one of the developers of the game had a bad experience in an helicopter, maybe they just had a bad experience with an helicopter pilot, period, but there really seems to be a vendetta that Capcom has against helicopter pilots, because it's something that always seems to happen. An helicopter pilot has to die. Anyway, let's pick up this pendant and we are going to move to the next area.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah. Sorry, Ada.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
Man, Leon sure looked creepy when he did that. And he was smiling too as he was choking Ada, which, you know, he was kind of weird. But I guess if you're under control by the parasite, I guess stabbing you in the leg seems to work. And you hear that creepy breathing, so you know what that means. But this one will be really easy to deal with. Let me just combine the scope here. And he's in this cell right here, even though he doesn't walk out for whatever reason. I'm guessing he's waiting to ambush Leon, but we're going to ambush him instead. This is the last Cazador that we have to battle in the game, so at least there's that. One incendiary grenade will do the job now. Adios. That reminds me of when Leon was battling the big cheese and he said, "Hasta luego." He just couldn't help himself. Anyway, let's get out of here. Into the next area and the final area of this chapter. Actually, it's not the final area, there's still one more, but that one, it's just the ending area. In this one, once again, it's going to be a pretty big fight here. Be careful because there's a Ganado with a crossbow who somehow, even if you're standing behind the wall, he will manage to hit you sometimes. And be careful with that guy with the hammer as well. Not the hammer, sorry, the axe. And aside from that, like I said, at this point you really don't need to save ammunition. So for the JJ I'm going to use the Magnum or the Broken Butterfly. Here he comes, I can hear him. With a fully upgraded broken butterfly, 3 shots will be enough. There we go. And why not use it a few more times? I don't plan on using it for the final boss fight, so might as well use it here. Why not? Plus I have to at least defeat one regular Ganado with it. I know it's a little bit overpowering, but well, that's why we got it. Take care of this guy. There we go. And now we're going to press a button and we're going to make our stand in this room right here, and we're going to wait for the Ganado with the keycard to climb up the steps, and we'll take care of him. And I just noticed that I could have combined that yellow herb with the red and green herb mix that I had already, but oh well, it's okay. At this point it really doesn't matter anymore. That's the guy with the key card. Now we're just going to pick them off one by one. Sometimes there will be a wave of enemies coming from right in front of you as well, but I guess they're not coming this time. I think it's because, I don't know, it really depends. Sometimes they appear, other times they don't. So what I'll have to do is go outside and take care of them, because they'll be waiting to catch Leon off guard. There we go. That's the last one I think in this area. So let's get the key card, and I guess I have to move forward and take care of the other dudes. They'll start coming as soon as you shoot the first one. There they are. Oops. Yeah, you can't get me from there, dude. We're not in the clear yet. I bet there's a guy sneaking inside this room. There's always one Ganados trying to sneak up on you. See? It's kind of funny how actually the Ganados in this area, they like to stay in the corners of the rooms, and as you get inside they will smack Leon. Which is really annoying, but for once it's a good strategy, I guess. And there's at least another one because the music hasn't stopped. Is he in here? I guess not. Anyway, let's get a few rewards and we'll be able to press both buttons now and move to the last area. And there's a red herb for you to pick up here. I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure I know where the last Ganado is. I bet he's trying to sneak up on me in this room because that happened on my normal... There he is, I knew it. This happened on my normal difficulty walkthrough as well, and on my practice runs. This guy appears out of nowhere and just stays there waiting for Leon. Well, that's what he gets. And now we are truly done. Let me just press the other button and we are out of here. Of course we'll be reunited with Ashley once again. It's probably at this point the 4th time that we have to save her, but well. What can you do? Honestly, I could just make a run past these guys and not have to deal with their parasite forms, but it's my own fault. Oh brother, let's just use another flash grenade here. And finally, we are really done this time. So let's go ahead and rescue Ashley again.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back, whether you like it or not.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
Leon, now!
Let's go!
And as we know, what followed was an epic battle between Ada and Sadler, which it might very well be my favorite boss battle in the entire Resident Evil 4 game. And it's a shame that Sadler never uses that form against Leon, because I think he would be much tougher to defeat if he stayed in his human form.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Ah. Is that all? Come. Back any time. What are you selling? Ah.
and we are out of here.
Wait.
Almost. Of course, there's just another little issue that we need to take care of. Okay, that's not good. And the last two. Nope. What are you doing? Just die. You lost your head, man. Give up. I mean, I know you're very resilient, but come on.
Wait.
Let's just go up there and pick up a few magnum or broken butterfly bullets. You really don't need to do this at this point in the game, but hey, if you're going to play the game again, then you might as well do it, and then you'll have some extra ammunition for whenever you start a new game. Plus, I'm just doing it to show you the location of the ammunition, because I won't even use the broken butterfly against Sadler in the final chapter. But now we are really done, my friends. This is the end of this chapter. In the next chapter, we're going to put an end to Sadler once and for all.
Follow me.
First, we're going to get rid of the parasites, of course. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this segment, and I will see you all later for the final part of my professional difficulty walkthrough. Take care.
This hunk of junk? I don't know about this, Leon.
There's only one way to find out. You operate.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Alright. Here goes nothing. How are you feeling?
Like $1,000,000.
I thought you were gonna die. Alright. Guess I'm up.
You okay? I don't know about you, but I think it's time we go home.